Hello everyone, Marvel D's fan here with another video. This is a spur of the moment kind of thing because the video that I had planned, I'm still kind of working on it, which is a reaction to Joker 2. So that's gonna have to wait till sometime. But anyway, so Ghostbusters. Frozen Empire came out, which is, of course, the sequel to Afterlife. And I saw it a couple weeks ago with my dad, and I don't know why I didn't do a video on it initially. I could have just as easily done one, but I guess because I'm an idiot. But anyway, so like I said, this is very spur of the moment. Um, and yeah, I'm just going to quickly tell you my thoughts on it, my feelings about the Ghostbusters. So let's see. I guess we'll start off with positives. I liked the cast. McKenna Grace, Finn Wolfhard, Paul Rudd. Like the new generation Ghostbusters are all funny. I really like each of them, especially McKenna Grace's character. Um, she was like she was probably my favorite throughout the whole movie, and um, also, you know what's funny is that I went into this not watching Afterlife. A shocker, I know, but and then I saw it after. I saw it shortly after we saw Frozen Empire, and I was just like, wow, I'm really digging this new kind of approach to Ghostbusters. But yeah, all the new cast is really good. I enjoyed each of them. They were funny, and I liked their characters a lot. I think besides McKenna Grace, I liked Finn Wolfhard a lot, especially and I'm not spoiling anything. This was in the trailers. Like, there's a couple of scenes involving him and a certain familiar green ghost who is a bit of a slob. But yeah, that was funny, and I mean, Paul Rudd's funny as always. He brings his A game to whatever he's doing. And so besides them, we also have the old cast coming back. Dan Aykroyd, uh, Bill Murray, and why am I blanking on names all of a sudden? Uh, yeah, Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, Ernie Hudson, they're all here. We also get to see some other familiar faces if you're familiar with Ghostbusters lore, including a certain secretary who may seem, most audiences now will probably think of her as a certain Mima on another show, but whatever. Um, so yeah, it was a nice kind of blend of old and new. Um, it wasn't like one kind of taking over the other. It was more just a nice kind of blend of, we get this character in a certain scene, or we get these characters, and then we all team up at the very end to stop whatever dastardly threat is among them. Um, Special, let's see. Music was good. It's always nice hearing the classic Ghostbusters theme, which they do play an amount of throughout the movie, and special effects were good. The story was interesting. With Manhattan sort of just kind of freezing over thanks to this artifact, and also this new villain, which I like conceptually. Like, I like the idea, and it's different from Gozer, and I forget the villain in Ghostbusters. It's been a while since I've binged the Ghostbusters movies, and I'm so sorry. Iron Ninja's practically killing himself now, but uh, excuse my tardiness. But yeah, yeah, he was kind of interesting. I liked the very cold approach. It wasn't anything like too out of place or too like. I mean, it's all ridiculous, but it made sense within the context of the movie. Um, I guess getting to negative points. Yeah. Um, so as far as negatives, there were a few things that kind of stuck out in my head. Um, well, two things mostly. They have a couple of like plot points or plot lines or side stories, whatever you want to call it, that are just a little bit too dumb for my taste. I don't want to spoil it necessarily. It's just there's uh, one involving heat, which was just a weird direction for them to go in. And it involves a certain mythology of like a battle throughout the ages, and then when it all like it's just when it culminates, so it was kind of a weird direction to go. There was also another one involving a ghost that you meet fairly early in the movie, and yeah, there was a big plot twist that just was out of place, and it didn't work for me. So that was kind of lame. But the other thing that kind of bothered me personally was, I mean, I get that you gotta there's the old cast, you have some references here and there, but I feel like there was just kind of an over reliance on nostalgia, which is a problem for most of these kind of retro revival type things. But there were some certain scenes and certain things that were done that were just kind of you know it didn't really need to happen. The one that immediately came to my head, even though it was cool to see again, like for the most part, it was the librarian, which I'm not spoiling it. It was in the trailers. I can say it if it's in the trailers. But yeah, the librarian shows up for a quick cameo, and of course, the person to find her is Dan Aykroyd, and yeah, it was nice to see it, but it didn't add anything. Like there's these certain things that happen throughout where it's just like it's a fun reference, but it's just like it doesn't add anything to the story. It's just there for fan service, and I don't know. I guess it's because of. I guess part of it is also because of my annoyance with cinema as of lately. Like it's just been kind of what thing from the past can we exploit next, and so like it was like I said, like, it was nice to see these certain things, but after a while it got a little too overbearing. It's just these things one after another, and it kept going and going and going. It's just like, all right, we get it. Let's just move on with the story. But but yeah, by the end of the movie, once things all wrapped up, and it it was okay. It was okay. I enjoyed it. I didn't go out of the theater like, oh man, this movie's such a piece of shit, and whatever. But like, but it was just one of those things where you know, um, it's not one of the more memorable movie experiences I've had in a while. But I am willing to give this movie another shot later on down the line. Like I'm thinking maybe I'll do a Ghostbusters marathon or something. All the important Ghostbusters movies that matter, not the 2016 one. No, we don't need that. But yeah, in general, I liked what I saw, and so if for the people out there, if they're interested in seeing this kind of thing, just go for it, man. Like it's all good. It's all good. If you're I'm slurring my words now. If you're a Ghostbusters fan, you've most likely seen this already. But even for just the general crowd, um, even for somebody like me who hasn't seen, before going in, I haven't seen the first like the first two Ghostbusters movie in a long time. And also, I didn't see Afterlife before going in. For the most part, I could keep up with what was happening. Like it didn't get to the point where it was, you know, it keeps it very safe and easy with the audience, which I appreciate because I'm an idiot. But yeah. Anyway, but yeah, that's my thought. Yeah, go see it. It's fun for the family. So I don't think you'll be, as a general moviegoer, I don't think you'll be too disappointed. As a Ghostbusters fan, I'm sure you'll get your money's worth. But yeah, everybody, that is going to be it for this week's video. So next time, I'm gonna try and get that. I'm gonna try and get that video on the Joker trailer done, the reaction. It's probably not gonna take very long. But also, there's some other videos I want to make. Like there's a Transformers trailer that's coming out this week that's also probably gonna get a reaction. So maybe we'll even get 3 videos next week, but we'll have to see on that. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff if you're new. Be sure to check me out on all my social medias, Facebook, X or Twitter, whatever you want to. I'm just calling it Twitter, Instagram, Discord, all that fun jazz. But I will see you all next time. Thank you all so much for watching, and of course, don't forget to take care of yourselves. See ya.